Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another video actually from the newest box, new cards. As you may have seen from the thumbnail, of course you already know what I'm talking about, and it's of course the Immortal Chicken, the Winged Dragon of Ra. In theory, the best of the Egyptian gods, the number one. In theory, right? It should be the most powerful from the anime, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, here we go. We got a brand new skill as well. I'm kinda in a delay with this, but still, I hope you're gonna join this. And of course, with my spies, this was thought during the live streaming on Thursday. So keep in mind, guys. We're gonna actually be live streaming again in the weekend, and from Monday we're gonna have the fixed schedule on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. On these days we're gonna have a live streaming every day, plus a random stream in the weekend between Saturday and Sunday. But of course, if you want to stay up to date, just join Discord, and of course keep an eye on the community section of this channel. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here of course with Yami Maverick and the brand new skill that is Immortal Sun God. So very quick explanation for all of you that do not know what this is about. You are locked into only special summons of Winged Dragon of Ra or monsters that contain that card name. So forget Link Summon, forget XC Summon, and more in general, forget extra deck summons. You can't. Each of the following effects can be used once per duel, and they of course increase the consistency of the deck. Basically, any card that is the Winged Dragon of Ra or a card that contains the name Winged Dragon of Ra can be discarded to the graveyard, activating this effect to search to any card that contains the name of Winged Dragon of Ra, or actually the Winged Dragon of Ra itself. And you can decide to either grab this card from your deck to your hand, or you can also decide to send that card directly to your graveyard. So this versatility actually helps a lot, as you will see. If you were on the live streaming, you saw actually I had some troubles figuring out how these could work. That was the problem, you know. But then in the end, I was able to figure that out, because I had some issue basically. And the thing is that I could not figure out the correct order, because there's an order to do stuff, as you will see in replay. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, once you go into the loop, you're chilling. So the second effect instead is moreover to use the whole loop again, or as you will see, to get the drop card, a specific drop card for the Winged Dragon of Ra live as soon as you use the combo, so you have an additional interruption. That's why I love to play triple copy of the drop card they're gonna show you in a minute. And then last but not least, these last three lines are just to prevent you from sitting on the sphere mode and just, you know, stalling your opponent out with the sphere mode, because the sphere mode is kind of crazy, as it can't be targeted from card effects and it can't be targeted from attacks. So you could potentially sit on that, and they won't, of course, these to not happen. That's why if you have these for more than one turn, it gets banished from your field. That's it. So here comes the thing. First thing first, mandatory cards at 3, the True Sun God and the Millennium Revelation. Unfortunately, I only have 2, but if you have the third copy, definitely play it. One sphere, definitely fine, because with the effect of the Immortal Phoenix, you can summon this even from your graveyard. So you're chilling. Double the Winged Dragon of Ra, but this is kind of mandatory, so I hope they're gonna give us another copy, because we definitely need 3 copies of this boy. And then the Immortal Phoenix, I'm playing 2, but to be honest, probably 1 could be fine. The only thing is that when you use True Sun God is very good, because as you will see, On the activation, you search for a card that mentions the Winged Dragon Ra, and the second effect is pretty cool. You can send discard from the field to the graveyard, or an Immortal Phoenix. So you kind of want this card to be on your field. This because it has kind of an hidden effect that makes this deck so much good, because he has a defensive play, and the defensive play is this: monsters except the Winged Dragon of Ra cannot attack the turn they are special summoned. Now, stay with me. Thing is, in this meta now, every deck special summons, except for a very few exceptions. So what happens is that even if you have kind of a low or kind of a weak turn 1, but you have this card on the field, 95% of the times your opponent is going to forget that he can't attack with monsters that are special summoned. And that's what is going to make you survive out of this. I love this. The Revelation, pretty cool to use your Monster Reborn. It's your way to search Monster Reborn and also to recycle it. You can ban it, you can send any Divine Beast, so you can basically discard either this or the Winged Dragon or Ra, Immortal Phoenix or Sphere mode. But keep in mind that with these, you want to have these in the graveyard. A core part of the combo is having the Winged Dragon of Ra in the graveyard. Without the Winged Dragon of Ra in the graveyard, you can't do nothing. Zero. Nada. So your first priority of this deck should be to have the Winged Dragon of Ra in the graveyard by either discarding with the effect of Revelation or with the skill, basically. Keep in mind that. Then the Spice, the Dark Spell, actually it's not the Spice, but I actually love to play triple of this. I saw some stuff on Duel Links meta, not everyone is playing triple of this, but this is such a cool interruption. Basically with the Dark Spell regeneration, you have another way to summon this guy back on the field, and this, keep in mind, can trigger the effect of the Immortal Phoenix again, because when this guy's on the field, of course it's gonna be sent to the graveyard anyway, either with this card's effect or maybe because your opponent attacks, so keep in mind that. And with this, you have an interruption. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this from your graveyard and send a Monster Reborn from your field or hand to the graveyard to special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra from your graveyard. Plus, you get to send a monster your opponent controls to the graveyard without targeting. So it's a send to grave without target. Very cool effect. And keep in mind that the first effect is not that bad as well, because it literally steals a spell card from your opponent's graveyard, but of course in some matchup can be not that much advantage. You know, you cannot gain that much advantage. Maybe you can just face a deck that does not play spell card, so that can be a problem, of course. That's why you usually want to send this to the graveyard with the skill, because you want to make sure that this is in your graveyard, but of course it depends on the card you have in your hand. Usually the best thing is to have these in your starting hand, plus one of these two. Probably the True Son of God is better, because you usually, when you discard, you wanna, with the skill, you wanna either search the True Sun God, or you wanna have a way to send the Winged Dragon of Ra to the graveyard. That's of course what you wanna do with your skill first. And then it comes the Spice. Just to keep the deck with the lowest amount of cards possible, I'm playing just, that's why I'm playing 2 and 2, but as you can see, it's Elemental Sabers. So the Elemental Lords serving the best Egyptian god, the best Egyptian lord. So this, I already told you guys I love this back with BLS, simply because this is a searchable interruption. Literally, an interruption that comes out with a normal summon. That's crazy, and you get to choose which one. Like, because if you activate this, you can search for this if you need to flip down a monsters. That is annoying if you're going second. Or even better, you can search for La Paula and have an instant negate of a spell trap card. Simply love it, because keep in mind, these guys have a cost, but with the field spell on the field, the cost is 0, because you have to discard an Elementsaber monster, but with the field spell you can just send it from the deck, and I love it. Plus, not that crazy as a boost in this deck particularly. this offers a boost. I say not crazy because the Immortal Phoenix does not get the boost as it is unaffected by other cards' effect. This is your main monster to go when you're going for lethal because he has 4k, it's unaffected, and he can send basically up to 3 monsters your opponent controls to the graveyard without targeting. So Lunalight, for example, are not a problem because you can just send them to the graveyard without targeting, and then yeah, you go all the way attacking. But of course, guys, for the whole combos and stuff, stay tuned. I'm gonna show you some nice replays. Some of those were shown in the live streaming. The other ones that are new, so stay tuned for all of them, and let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, we have Yubel Eternal Bond to go through. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first. As you can see, we want D7 the graveyard. So once you use this and you send this to the graveyard to search for this, and you have at least another Divine Beast, you have the combo. So we went with the True Sun God, searching for the Millennium Revelation to discard the other Divine Beast you have in your hand, to grab the Monster Reborn, then a Millennium Revelation, second effect, to allow yourself to use Monster Reborn to special summon the Winged genre from the graveyard, because this guy can't be special summoned otherwise, but with the effect of Millennium Revelation, you get to summon it with Monster Reborn, ignoring its summoning condition. That's what the combo is about. So there you go, the Winged genre is here. Now we can use the second part of the skill to recycle the Monster Reborn, okay? And then we can use the True Sun God to send the Immortal Phoenix, send the Winged genre. So we summon the Immortal Phoenix, but as a turn 1, this is gonna be sent to the graveyard in the end phase. But what happens is that I mean, I'm going, of course, with the Palace and the Moleo to have an interruption, but what happens is that the Immortal Phoenix in the end phase gets sent to the graveyard by its own effect, but he special summons the Sphere mode. So you're chilling because you're sitting on a Sphere mode that can be targeted by card effects and can be attacked. So that's good. This is gonna stay on the field 95% of the times, and then next turn you use this to tribute itself to summon the Divine Dragon of Ra, use the True Sun God again, and summon the boy. That's the plot of these duels, right? But now we have also an interruption. We have the Moleo, so it's going to start with the Neos. I went straight away with the Moleo's effect because I didn't want him to actually, I don't know why I did that, to be honest, because he could use Super Poly anyway. I mean, actually I wanted to set him because I think I'm not sure he could search, honestly, but turned out he had a Super Poly anyway, so he could chain, but he can't use Super Poly the Sphere mode, because the Sphere mode is Divine Beast, so he can't summon anything, he can't get rid of that. And still we're chilling, so this was basically a misplay from my side, but then he attacked, but he can't attack. So now we're chilling at this point. Palace to get the La Paulia, the only card we need, because once that this hits the field, we're chilling. The only problem can be the Spell Chop card, but once we have La Paulia, he was forced to activate it, but guess what, I can just negate it. So there you go, negate it, he's got the effect failure, I don't care, even if this gets destroyed, he actually got the damage, the job done, because I wanted him to waste that, and it happened. Then classic combos, Sphere mode, tributing to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra, then True Sun God to summon the Immortal Phoenix. Immortal Phoenix uses its effect, pay 1,000, send to the graveyard, and then he has an open field. You can just attack directly 4k. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first. We have kind of everything, so I started having these to the grave, and this was the only thing that we could do. You know why? Because if I didn't send this to the graveyard with the skill, I would have lost, because Monster Reborn was already in my hand, so there was no other way to send this to the graveyard other than the skill. Keep in mind that. We searched for the True Sun God, we have all the pieces of the combo, we got another one just in case, then a Millennium Revelation to use Monster Reborn. You know this combo. The first turn combo is just to end on the Sphere mode on the field, so you have an untargetable stuff on the field, that's it. And now plus we have Dark Spell Regeneration but on the field, so we have to hope our opponent plays a spell card. So there you go, that's it. Let's see what he's playing. He's got the sushi stuff, so pretty interesting to see. He's got a couple of sushi to begin with, the Dreadnought, the Gunkan sushi. He's got these to draw, then Cosmic Saga on the True Sun God, and that was needed because otherwise he could have not attacked with this. Then Battle Phase, attacking, guess what, Dark Spell Regeneration. I said this, but I could not use the second effect because my opponent activated Sealed Tombs, so I can't special summon from the graveyard. So he just attacked directly, we are kind of stuck there. Then True Sun God to get the Immortal Phoenix, and then Sphere Mode to summon, of course, the Divine Dragon of Ra. But I made a misplay because I forgot that the Sphere summons the Winged Dragon of Ra with 4K, so I summoned that in defense. I was stupid. I just used the effect to pop that and go chillin', but now I'm still chillin' because anything happens to this, we're gonna summon the Immortal Phoenix. Plus, we have the Dark Spell Regeneration that now is live. So he went with the Dreadnought again, actually the other one, to then another Cosmic Cyclone on the True Sun God, that's fine. End phase, guess what, my Divine Dragon of Ra, sending that to the graveyard, plus Immortal Phoenix coming back, plus Immortal Phoenix summoning the Sphere, and we're chilling. But we have these in attack position, we have the Millennium Revelation to get the Monster Reborn back. Any scoop, we could have just attacked directly with 4K. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, we have United Pendulum. So this was from this event, but nothing changed, of course, guys. He's got Sulfur Core, if I'm not wrong. It's us to go first. Discarding the Dark Spell Generation because we have everything else. Then the True Sun God to get another Winged Dragon of Ra, the Revelation. Discarding the Divine Beast to get the Monster Reborn. Then, of course, Monster Reborn to get the Winged Dragon of Ra out, and of course the combo to the skill to get the Monster Reborn back, plus of course the usual stuff to end on the Sphere basically. Keep in mind that usually if you're not 100% sure on what your opponent is playing, you could decide to wait for your Palace at least to activate its effect, because if you activate its effect, keep in mind that you have to skip your next turn battle phase, and usually you do not want that to happen, otherwise you can't activate. That's why I kept this in my hand. I prefer to keep this next turn and to use it just to look for whatever interruption I need. So it's got the Kusia, as you can see. Also we have another interruption here, that is the Dark Spell Generation, so we're really chilling. He used the skill, he went with the Harmonia, then increasing the Pendulum scale, going for the first Pendulum summon, as you can see. And then as soon as I saw that, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just send that to the graveyard. So the Divine Dragon of Ra comes in, that is sent to the graveyard. He recycles that, and he can just at this point go into a Link summon. He went with the Phoenix to pop the True Sun God, but that is not that much of a problem. He just attacked the Divine Dragon of Ra, but still we don't care. The Immortal Phoenix comes back. Of course, it's useless because it's gonna be sent to the graveyard anyway. No Sphere because it's already there. Then Palace to begin with, using the effect, but it's got the Sulfur Musica to pop that. So no search, but guess what? Now we can use the full combo. We can go into the Divine Dragon of Ra, popping that, and we can just attack. So even if we didn't have the True Sun God, that was enough. So he wasted his pop on the field spell because he knew I would have actually got to the point, I would have just negated that. So as you can see, really the United Pendulum, the Elemental Lords give something to this deck that is valuable. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Another duel from this event, just to I was just farming my gems all the way. He's got Light to Win with Kaiju. That was kind of a surprise, interesting to face, kind of strong because of course the base with the Live Twins is just very good. So of course he's gonna draw tons of cards, tons of Kaiju for next turn, so he's got easy removals. Then actually very good removal for the spear mode that can be tributed, right? So you can just get rid of that. He's got the pop ready. We started with the Palace of the Elemental Lords to get the Lapa Ulia. Then I've got the skill to grab the Winged Rod, the True Sun God. So I was afraid now on where he was going to use the effect, right? So to pop this or the Millennium Revelation, I was waiting. So I went for the Millennium Revelation at this point, discarding the rock, getting the Monster Reborn. At this point, he went straight away with the pop and to pop the True Sun God. That's kind of okay, I guess, as you know, I used the Monster. I first summoned Lapa Ulia to negate any potential spell card. It was kind of okay with me because I can still summon this boy and use its effect to get rid of both the boys in order that we get out of the loop, right? So, and we wanted this on the field to negate any potential spell drop card. So there you go, we got the Winged Dragon out. He's got the Crackdown. Predictable, right? But guess what? Lapa Ulia negates, so we're chilling. And at this point, the other one is anything, so we can just use the skill to get the Monster Reborn back, and then just double Winged Dragon Raw, double pop, pop, pop. We're chilling, just attacking, inflicting some damage, nothing crazy, but still. Then we are left with Lapa Ulia, but he's got the Kaiju, so no matter what I had, he could just negate that. But we have the Dark Spell Regeneration, so as soon as he summoned that, guess what? The Winged Dragon Raw to send it to the graveyard. Kind of a mistake, you know why? Because I was afraid of this that says once it deactivates his effect, removing 3 Kaiju counters, I can't activate nothing and he can attack 3 times. But I didn't read that it was only on monsters, so I was afraid he could attack 3 times and finish me, but actually he ended up not being able to do it because he can just attack twice, that's true, but it's not enough. So he attacked that, he attacked my boy, but now he can't attack. So we're chilling because we basically have the full combo again, I guess. So I went with the True Sun God, getting the Millennium Revelation. Actually, not the full combo. Sorry, guys, because I do not have Monster Reborn. So I just set the Vassal, and that was kind of what saved me, because now that he tributed to summon my boy is bigger, so he can't attack. He went with enemy controller, but guess what? He can't attack. Because of the True Sun God. The True Sun God is on the field. The Kaiju on my field was just special summon that turn, so he can't attack. Time limit win, because after that, he just lost time waiting because he didn't know what to do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, we have Speedroid, if I'm not wrong, and it seemed to go first. We have an amazing hand to begin with. We actually missed the Winged Dragon Raw, but we're gonna search it, so we're really chilling. So let's speed things up. Let's see this boy on what he's handing on. He's got the warrior, the Starless Charge Warrior to draw, some skill out, the Taketomo, the Piper to draw, the win. Then he's got the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, couple of back rows, but usually Speedroid just plays Forbidden Lands, Book of Moon, stuff like that. So let's see. I started with the Palace of the Elemental Lords just to create some tension, because now he has to understand when to use his interruption, right? Then I use the thing again. You know, when you have a couple and you're planning to use the effect, just use both straight away, so you still skip one battle phase, but you got 2 effects out of that. So we got both the interruption now. Now we just have to choose the correct one. We have either the Moleu to flip down this and force the negation, the monster's effect negation, or we can summon the Lapa Ulia and potentially negate one of the back rows. So I use the skill to grab the Winged Rod, then the True Sun God to get the Millennium Revelation, discarding the Winged Rod to get the Monster Reborn, and then guess what? I had that, so I could start with the spell regeneration in order to send this to the graveyard. He was not expecting that. Then Book of Moon on my boy, enough to stop me, but now at this point I can just summon the Moleu and chill and attack, because now we have an interruption. We're kind of chilling. It's got a set card, it can't do nothing, but guess what? I can't attack now because I have to skip my battle phase, but I can still just summon La Paula. So anything he can activate with the spell card I can just negate. Then win to begin with, grabbing the yo-yo, crackdown. Guess what? La Paula to negate. So we're chilling. Goodbye to crackdown, and then he's got double yo-yo to summon the boy from the grave. But I have another Element Saber left. Guess what? I'm allowed to flip down. He can't do nothing. So it just cooked. As you can see, Element Saber can really do the job as well. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this. I really like this version, even though again guys, I suggest playing Triple Millennium Revelation if you have it. Kind of a core card. Unfortunately it's a UR and I just had one. So but that's it guys. To be honest, I thought it was a little bit more annoying, but it's kind of fun just because it's anime related, you know, it's Egyptian god as well. So I really hope they do give us some skill for Slifer and Obelisk as well. I can't wait to do that. Guys, that is all for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.